Today, I'm on the beautiful Lake Ontario in Irondequoit, near Rochester, New York. I'm on Durand Eastman Beach in Durand Eastman Park. This is the little peace garden setup they have here. And we're going to take a gander down here at the sunset over the lake before it's gone. And before I show you the main attraction. The purpose of this video is a little opening here, beach access. And there it is. Beautiful. It was much nicer earlier, but I filmed that part. There's a little beacon over there. You can see the red light blink. And there's also one over there on the opposite shore. There it is. But yeah, that is that. It's the sunset over Lake Ontario on Durand Eastman Beach. Now, up here, this is what I want to show you. Right up here across the way, across the busy road. This is absolute, I love this park. It's a long stretch of beach with a trail here, multiple parking spots along the entire road. Alright, let's try not to get killed here. This is Durand Lake, as the sign says. And the first time I came here, I didn't know what it was called, so I dubbed it Swan Lake, because there's a swan nest right down here. And there's the swan. Don't want to get too close. Probably the first time I've ever seen a swan in person. Pretty majestic animal. Amazing. Only it was way over there before. I had no idea there was a nest until today. And I had no idea there was two of them. I just noticed that this very second there's one on the nest, the female. And then the male. Don't want to mess with them though. That's that. There's a trail along Durand Lake. But we're not going that way. Although we could. Leads to the same location. But we're going to go the more picturesque way, I'll say. Although it is getting dark. And I chose specifically and intentionally to go over here when it got dark because it's supposed to be a haunted location, so I wanted to be here when it was dark. I thought that would be the appropriate time. Although I did come up here a little earlier today when I first got here, but I waited for it to be dark. I shot some videos on the beach and stuff, but this is our location. Our destination. The White Lady's Castle. So this is supposed to be a haunted castle. And let me tell you a story behind it as I climb these stairs. These excessive stairs. So, the legend goes, the White Lady lived in Durand Eastman Park, and she had a daughter. Now her daughter went out for a nice walk on the beach like I just did one night and vanished, never returned. So the poor white lady spent the rest of her life searching for her lost daughter. And the white lady's supposed to haunt this area. Allegedly, people see her gliding across the waves, her form gliding over the ripples of Lake Ontario. There's a nice beach overlook right there with the bench. There's a couple sitting right there right now. It would be a nice spot if they opened it up to where you can actually see the beach. There's a lot of foliage in the way, but yeah, this is said to be, well, it's called, I don't know whether it's official or just dubbed by the guests, but it says so on Google Images, so it must be somewhat official. This is called the White Lady's Castle, and she's said to reside here. I'm not quite clear on whether she's said to have resided here or is said to reside here currently, but it's a very nice overlook, and this is actually, in reality, the old foundation to a refectory, a picnic building, picnic area, an indoor picnic area. This is what's left of it. You can see this whole, I mean, you can't see it because it's dark, but you can see the flat land right there where the building once stood. But only the bottom half, the better half of the facade is left. The stone facade, pipes protruding out, little balconies and stuff where I imagine there was like a window there or something, some kind of bay window. There's also a little roadway leading up through the woods. It comes out right here. But yeah, there it is, the White Lady's Castle. Pretty neat. And supposedly haunted. There's a lot of graffiti that we could go over, but there's also a lot of profanity, and I like to keep this family friendly, so we're gonna overlook that. I'm gonna trek down here into the woods. I wish it was brighter. I could flash some pictures of it lighter out up on the screen for you to see, but right now it's pretty dark. I don't think you can see much. But there is a trail down here, and it's really nice when it's light out. There's a trail down here to the lake, Durand Lake, or as I dubbed it, Swan Lake. Oh yeah, and there's a creepy portion of the foundation right here with a hole in it. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know how well you can see it, but there's a square hole in the ground. I don't know what it used to be, wood stove or something. I don't know, but there's the lake. Wasn't originally going to go down here, but it leads right back to my car, so I'll do it. I'll go for it. I'll show you where it comes out, where I showed you earlier. Even though there is a lot more of the trail that way, but I'm not going to show you that. It's too dark to see anything anyway. There's a little plaque there with some information on the fish species that reside in there. It's very dark. Very dark. And there's a lot of side trails that lead back up the hill to the White Lady's Castle, or the Refectory Foundation. I'm hoping to see a ghost. That's why I came at night. I mean, like, I'm not scared of that stuff. I don't really believe in ghosts, but I really, really want to see something spooky. I mean, besides the swans, not that they're spooky, but they're pretty mysterious and white and glidey, if that's even a word. see me. Again, I'm not going to get very close. This trail doesn't go near them, but you can see them through the foliage there. There's Papa Swan, Mama Swan in her nest, caring for her young. Beautiful creatures. Don't want to startle them. And here we are. Comes right back out at the busy road. That guy, I think, is kayaking. I saw him earlier right where the swans were. Or right where the swans are. I wonder what that was. Some kind of foundation here, too. But, yeah. That is that.